Good morning, everyone. I will show you in this short video clip what to do in order to prepare for our next meeting in 2 weeks. So as you know, we finished our class on the dialogue with Kareem, between you and Kareem. That's finished. I will tell you your marks next time we meet. For the next couple of weeks, we are going to do, it's not going to be about speaking that much anymore, but it's going to be about writing, okay? And therefore, I prepared a new study task. So you've got these 3 documents on Moodle. And yes, let's start with the first one. You've got the study task. I would like you to read the study task. I'll show it to you once quickly. So your supervisor has been very happy with Kareem and is thinking of hiring further international employees. However, a couple of preparations need to be done, such as writing instructions in English for the most common processes in the workshop. So yeah, this new study task is about writing technical instructions, okay? Technical instructions on machines in the workshop. Now, what are you going to do if we want to answer that question? We have to look at the second worksheet. It says Leistungsbewertung für das zweite Modul, Writing Technical Instructions. So for this module, 50% of your grade is going to be a portfolio, okay? A portfolio is a collection of materials that you are going to work on. And yeah, so you are going to collect your texts, your technical instructions that you're going to write in the portfolio, and you will have to collect and take feedback from your partner. So you're going to work with a fixed partner. You can choose that partner, it's up to you. And you're going to get take feedback from that partner. And how are you going to take that feedback? So let's say I wrote my first technical instruction, and now I'm finished and I would like to get feedback from someone. And so your job is to send this sheet and your text to your partner, and he will, grade your text in a way. So here it says, read the instruction of your partner and give him detailed feedback. So you'll write down criteria here. And then make a cross somewhere here. And then describe what exactly was good or not so good, okay? So the criteria, I will tell you in a second, okay? But I didn't want to write down all the criterion here because maybe there is something else you find in the text that you would like to comment on. So this is why I didn't write down the criteria here. The second thing you do when you give feedback is to give even more detailed feedback. So now this is mostly about language. if you see a sentence that you think is not so well written, I would want you to, copy the sentence here, okay, of your partner, of the instruction. You copy you copy the sentence, and then you give him concrete tips for correction. So, for example, write shorter sentences. Okay. Yes, so this could be something you can write. Then you copy paste another sentence, and then it says tips for correction again, and then yes, continue with another sentence. And this feedback sheet you send back to your partner, and he will put 3 things into his first portfolio, into his portfolio: his original text, this feedback sheet, and the corrected version of the text. If you find many mistakes in the text, which hopefully will not happen, you may want to write the text completely new. But if there are only minor mistakes, you may want to just correct those sentences. It really depends on what has been criticized on your text, okay? So if there is a fundamental critique, you would want to write the whole text completely new. If there is only like a few sentences that are not well written, you might just want to correct those individual sentences. So this is the feedback sheet. And the portfolio as well. So this is what you have to do for the portfolio part. The second part of your grade for module 2 is exam, okay? So you will have to write a new instruction. That's why it's important that you do not use a Google Translator or any kind of full text translator for your texts, for the portfolio text, because first of all, I will check your texts, I will collect the portfolios and I will check your texts and check if they are if they have been translated by a machine or translator. And second, it's going to be much easier in the exam if you practice writing instructions for the portfolio. And the exam is just going to be another portfolio. So it's going to be easy for you. Okay. This is not so important. We can talk about that next time. Now, how are you going to, what criteria are there and how are you going to write your technical instruction? Okay, let's see. This is a document in another class, but I will upload it to your class as well. Now, a technical instruction should be easy to understand, but this really depends on the audience. You want to just imagine you want to create a poster with a technical instruction, and this poster is you're going to put it on some wall in your workshop, okay, for the beginners, or for Kareem and the new interns, okay, so that they understand the basic procedures in the workshop. Second, the structure. Your instruction should definitely include steps to take, like first step, second step. It can also be numbered with 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then we've got visual input. This is very important for technical instruction, so that people know like immediately what the instruction is about. Okay, so a picture like this. Tools that you need. This should be mentioned at the beginning even, I would say, so that people know, okay, before I start working, I have to get this or that tool, and in order to be ready. Headlines, very important, like at the top of your document, there should be some kind of headline so that people know what it's about. And of course, safety signs and PPEs. You can find, like if you want to add, and you should add, pictures and images for those safety signs, you can just Google them and you will find all safety signs you need. Now I will show you like a sample technical instruction. What does it say? Dangerous website. Now, this is about how to raise potatoes in the home garden. It's not a technical instruction, but I'm just showing you this because it's a good example for how your instruction could look like. So we've got a headline here. We've got many more headlines here for the individual steps, for each step, right? You see those headlines. Maybe you can even give it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or first step, second step. Then you've got the tools you need. Okay, you see the hoe, spading, fork, rake, knife, tiller. It's a list, which is really cool. You've got short sentences, mostly. These sentences, yeah, you can even write shorter sentences, but maybe this is a good length, okay? Sentences are not too long. They are not as long as German sentences sometimes can be, okay? So make it short. You've got images, okay? Like in between also. What you would have to add are like safety signs somewhere, maybe at the top. And yeah, the text is structured, right? And the headlines help you to structure the text. Oh, and another criterion, very important. At the beginning, you've got a short introduction on like what the machine or whatever is doing, why it's important, and yes, like a short introduction. And then you've got the steps that are being explained in the bottom here in detail. You've got the steps listed here already, which is also cool because it gives you an overview. So basically that's it. I'm thinking, what else can I tell you about this? No, basically that's it. I will upload the document with this link to the potato potato growing instruction, as well on Moodle. Of course, your technical instruction doesn't have to be this long. Okay, this is way too long. Your instruction should be a third of this. Okay, a third, like 30%, 33% of this. This is way too long. So yeah, your task is to write, until next time, a technical instruction on the wheel balancer, which you all know, I hope. If you don't, no, you should know the wheel balancer. So here it says, write an instruction for the wheel balancer in English. Make sure you structure your text according to the criteria we've talked about. Your instruction should include safety signs, PPEs as well. So Here you find some links for PPEs and safety signs. This is the link to the potato growing instruction. And that's basically it. So you only have to write the text until next time. And the feedback you will get from your partner in class next time we meet. So basically in 2 weeks. Yes, if you've got any further question, contact me at any time. And otherwise, I already told Tom and the others that we are going to meet here on Zoom according to your school schedule. And yeah, that's it from my side. Take care, have a good day, have a wonderful week, and stay healthy.